I'm going to have a couple of links down below in the description box, as always, to credit WWE. I have been laughing so hard that I have been crying. We haven't had this kind of entertainment since April of 2018 at the Greatest Royal Rumble with Titus O'Neil. We're going to play this just for a quick minute where he literally slid all the way under the ring. For me, that's going to be one of the funniest moments in the history of wrestling. But then we had it here with the almighty Brock Lesnar. And for me, it's just like, it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, this big, imposing guy, rah, he's like the fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex of the wrestling world. He's a legitimate combat fighter. He comes out in the final minute and a half of Raw. At this point, nothing really happened throughout the show that I actually wanted to give some analysis to. That there just really wasn't that much. And I was like, man, there's a minute left. And I'm like, I have nothing to talk about. But now I have this moment right right here. And oh man, I was in tears. Like, it was a beautiful thing in the crazy world that we live in. But then he did good, and he just kind of rolled out of it. Had a good laugh. Doesn't look like anybody else laughed but himself. And, you know, it's great. And then we have a very unfortunate moment with the Solo Sikoa and Penta match, which was forced to be called off. It has been brought to my attention by the internet, not anybody reaching out to me, that the outcome of the match was going to be the same. So when he did the Hurricanrana, I always botch that name, off of the railing there, the way he landed on his shoulder just was not good. And it was such a hard hit that it threw Solo Sikoa across, and it knocked Big Tongaloa back. Not to try and make light of the situation. So I don't know how long Penta's going to be out of action for. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I literally have like nothing to talk about. Maybe like one other thing. That's the highlight recap, the video official from WWE. Excuse me. The segment with Dominic Mysterio and Little John Cena, for some reason, now me personally, I don't care. I want to set the record straight. I do not care. I think it was funny. It was funny. But I thought we had reached a point whereby I thought doing that kind of stuff with little people, I thought was considered like taboo, and you weren't supposed to do it anymore. So when I saw that, all that went to my head was, oh, we could still kick little people. Right? Like, you could still do that, because the idea for some people is that it's not okay because you're using them as like a circus act kind of thing. But I haven't seen that in a while. But it used to be a thing that you used to see a lot more often sometimes in wrestling. Briefly seeing Rey Mysterio again was really, really nice with JD McDonough. Like I said, this is just wow. I'm still blown away by just how good Rey Mysterio is. Like 51 years old. He's only a couple of years older than me. We're literally the same age. And, well, not literally the same, but the same generation. He literally has to be just one of the greatest. You know, he really does. But yeah, all in all, had some fun. Had a piece of toast stuck in my tooth there. I'm just so glad in this moment here of all the things that botched, that didn't botch. I guess in closing is, and I'm just being playful, okay? Of all the things, if you would have told me, oh yeah, Brock Lesnar is going to fall on his ass during his own entrance, and Jey Uso is going to do a really good dive and he's not going to botch that, I wouldn't believe you. But here we are. So yeah, it was just one of those things. I just can't wait till Saturday, but we still got one Friday night SmackDown to come. And then Saturday is War Games, the 5-on-5. I love the War Games thing. Absolutely love it. I'm probably going to have to do it in 2K25 in the game, that is. Do one of those War Games matches. When I say things like, oh, I really, really missed a 4-on-4 that we used to get back in the day, like the good old, like, old school Survivor Series, like when the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase introduced the Undertaker. Don't ask me what that was. For the very first time with Brother Love, Bruce Pritchard, who's... Anyways, my brain's all over the place. Maybe I preferred that. You see what I did there? Because it's nostalgic. But if I could be fully honest, I think I do prefer the... No, I don't think. I know for a fact I much prefer the War Games. Not because it's 5-on-5, 4-on-4, I don't give a shit. It's because it's all out mayhem. Can't even speak properly. You got 2 rings together, right? WCW did that. ECW, I think. And there's no rules. And it's in a cage. Sorry, I'm having a hard time here. So, yeah. To me, I have to admit, it's like when I hear people say, oh, I miss the old format. Do you really, though? Or is it more that you miss that era? Life seemed to have been simpler back then. It definitely was for me. Okay? Because I was but a young boy. I was barely a teenager when The Undertaker came out for the first time ever. It tells you how old my ass is. But anyways. So I ended up ranting, rambling, whatever you want to call it, for this video. Didn't really touch much on anything. And I want to thank Brock Lesnar for botching, like big time, his own entrance. That's the last thing on earth I would have expected. And it literally, not figuratively, literally brought a tear to my eye. And it was wonderful. Great way to start off the morning for me. Take care. And if I'm lucky, maybe I will see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.